Hey guys, I am back with a brand new video and I'm once again in a different location. Oh my gosh, excuse me if I sound tired or because I'm just sleepy. I am literally tired. It's literally 6 p.m. in the day, and before I start, I am literally in California once again. Literally 2 videos ago, I was literally in California. I was there for my brother's graduation from Stanford. I hope he gave you some nice words of wisdom because he's currently in New York. So good for him, right? And I'm back in California once again. I'm actually here on a work trip and I'm here for 2 weeks straight. And this is my first official work trip of my new company. And I'm so excited because it's already been a great time being here, and today is Tuesday, so it's June 23rd. So I haven't really done too much since I've been here because we started yesterday on Monday, and we're here until next week on the 3rd of July. So this is gonna be more of a week vlog, a weekly vlog, not weekly vlog, but I'm not gonna just post it for a day and call it a day because I wouldn't have showed you anything. And I feel it's only fair to show you little clips here and there of what I've seen from other presentations and other days, so I could mingle it into this overall video or vlog, whatever. So I'm gonna do a vlog. It's gonna be a vlog style. This is the first time you're seeing me, probably the second. You saw me this morning when I literally had this outfit on to brush my teeth and everything, did my little skincare. But literally, I'm not wearing this every day. I am business professional, literally because we had leadership today. And it was really nice for them to come out and speak with us just because it was the only time we're probably gonna see them this entire time. So I look really professional just for today. And then tomorrow we're going back to our business casual. So I feel very stuffy in a suit, yes I do. But today was really good. To give a recap without giving away too much, we spent all day learning really good presentation skills and really good ways to not just present, but to give the information you're trying to give to your audience. And that's just been it was all day because of different tricks that we've been taught that we shouldn't use anymore, just because it's been known to be disengaging for the audience. So even though it felt like an all-day thing, it was very beneficial, and I can say I did a very good job. According to them, I did a very good job, so I'm really happy about that. So yeah. So I'm once again in a hotel. I think last time I showed you guys I was in a Hilton. This time I'm in a Marriott. The company set this up for us. So I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of here and there of what this hotel looks like. It's a little different than a Hilton. I think because I booked it, I was able to see the room of what it was. But for the Marriott, every room that we all have are all the same. So this room looks it's gonna look a little sparse, but it's okay because I'm only here for 2 weeks. And then we're going right back to Chicago. But it wouldn't hurt to show you guys a little bit here and there. And of course, because I am in California for work, I can't do modeling. So expect the next few videos to just be work related. Yeah, have that expectation. So if you think I'm gonna come in with here, we're guess what I did for modeling? We don't have that. I did tell you guys I am missing a modeling runway because I'm gonna be here instead of Chicago. So unfortunately, I'm missing that. But I do have another one coming up in July 12th. So you guys will be there for that. So that's we still got stuff coming up. I gotta apply for more, so I'm a little behind there, but it's okay. We're gonna show you guys what this place is like. Now, I'm gonna probably skip parts of it because I have the logo of my company all over my desk and maybe on my bed. So if you see things and be no, she's skipping parts of it. It's because the logo is there. And I know some people are happy to talk about what company I go to. I just started here and I want to keep it safe and sound. So let's start. Starting up here, we are literally on the door. So right here is the door. We always start with our lovely door. And we're actually gonna go this way. So here is the only light on the ceiling. And I'm not kidding. This entire hotel, you will probably see, this is the only light in the entire hotel room. I'm not sure why. But you come over here, you have your door, and you have a mirror that's not at all attached to this wall. I'm not even sure why it's leaning, but it's your only mirror. Right here you have your standard random miscellaneous things, and you have your bathroom. Now, I'm probably also showing you this thing because they recently just came and cleaned it, so it looks a lot nicer than it probably did when I was in here this morning. But you have your standard mirror, which has a double light like the Hilton one did. I don't know how I just did that to myself. So it has that kind of lighting. And then I have all of my skincare stuff on the table. Now, This, I will say, is a bit bigger than the Hilton because I brought more things because I'm here for 2 weeks, right? So I need 2 weeks worth of stuff. So I brought like my hair care stuff and like extra skincare in case I run out because you just never know. So that's what that is. And then you have like stuff on the bottom, trash, toilet. And then you also have like your typical shower. But this one actually comes with like a little thingy right there. If you remember my last vlog or the vlog before, I talked about how that was missing and I needed that, and that's here, so I love that. I will say the little like shower gel they give you stinks. I don't know if that's universal to have a stinky shower gel, because even the Hilton one had a really bad smelling one. But if it's like good, whatever, I've been using it because I don't care. So moving away from this place, we're leaving this light on because it's literally the only light in this entire ceiling. Like literally there's no lights. There's 0 lights. So it's been like kind of hard to be like, okay, how to see. But coming in here, you have your table with your, I don't know, your phone or whatever. You have a couch, which is quite nice. I just have my pants and I put a pillow on there for some reason and another pillow, another like cushion. You have your other light, which is just, I guess, right there. I don't know why. And then you have like your 2 standard tables, which aren't really tables. They're more like stepping stools right here. I'm not sure why they did like that. And I put my stuff on there. So I put stuff on there and stuff on there. You can't really hide it, right? It's like out in the open. And I have my bag, my work bag, my home clothes, my bed, and I have like this nice looking frame on the wall. I like that painting or whatever design is. It's really nice. And then here's a table. I'm not gonna get too close because I have like stuff on there that is related to my work. But this is a table. And it's kind of funny, they put the table next to the TV. So if you're doing work, you have the best lighting next to the TV. You have a lamp as well, which is for some reason nowhere near you. I don't know why. And they have an ottoman here. That's an ottoman. And then that right there next to this. You have this ottoman and you have that ottoman, a smaller ottoman. Both of which are your only like clothes or whatever, like your closet, right? You don't have anything else. So I put all my clothes in there and other clothes in there. So that's literally all I have. And I have my suitcase, which I can put like 30 clothes or whatever I have left in there, right? So it's literally what I put for everything. Not the most ideal thing because like if you have a lot of clothes, you might just end up using half of it in your suitcase. So that's why I'm like, oh, they could have given me like a cabinet space on this wall or something, or at least a lighter, like I don't know, something good. But you have a TV and you have a backlight, which is nice. And then you have your lamp, and then you have nothing. You have your AC here, I guess. And then you have your light, right? And then you have your everything else. And then here is your balcony. I don't use this area because literally I don't like heights, so I'm not going outside. But look at my view. The view is just, it's not a backyard, but it's like a patio. But you can see the trees are here. It's very pretty. I will say it's very pretty. And it's like a very nice setting for what you expect a backyard to look like. At least for a hotel. I'm not sure about anything else. But yeah, that is entirely all of that's my entire hotel. So a bit smaller than the Hilton, but overall still pretty good that I've been in. I just went to my bathroom because they really have the best lighting here. For once, I can use the bathroom for lighting because I can't do the same in my own home. But I am here for 2 weeks, and today is the second day I've been here, so I really haven't done too much. Some people have gone up to exploring different parts of the city. Some people went to San Francisco yesterday. I have not. I've been indoors just like taking naps because we wake up around like, we start like courses or lessons around like 8 o'clock and then we end around 6 p.m. like Pacific time. So I guess it doesn't really matter because I'm the one doing it. But yeah, it's a full day. I don't feel that tired. I do think they made it so that it's very engaging and that we don't just feel out of order. But I'm gonna try to show you more clips here and there, obviously without exposing where I work and everything, just so that it shows up more of like a week in my life or a week at work, which is like my first corporate job. But it's been really nice. I've been talking to a lot of people here who are from different countries and different offices around the world who are all here, which is very cool. And we've just been having a really fun time doing this. So it's just been like a great experience overall. But I'll keep you guys posted on the next day, just because it's like I can't show you too much right now because it's the end of the day. And I honestly thought I would show you more stuff, but like we did like 2 things and one took 3 hours and another thing took like 5. And it was like in the same room all day. So it was kind of hard to like be like, oh, you're gonna do this. And then we're not kind of sitting in the office, not sitting down at the table doing busy work. So yeah, so I'll probably see you guys tomorrow, Wednesday. because I'll do my best to show more. I'll make sure of it. Okay. Hey guys, it is literally the second week of my work. It is Monday, June 25th, and I just came off of work. I'm not gonna lie to you, the video you just saw of me having a new outfit, I took that like 10 minutes ago, and it's like 7 p.m. And it's literally because I woke up late. I don't know what happened, my alarm didn't go off, but I got there on time, so we're good. But yeah, this is my final stretch week. I will give a debrief on the first week real quick. Alright, that's so much better. My hands were literally being locked off because I held it. Anyway, second week, so we're gonna do our first week debrief. And I will say off the bat, I was so tired getting here, not because of like whatever it's called, not because of jet lag, like there's a 2-hour difference. But this entire week or last week was us just doing more soft skills, presentation stuff, learning how to active listen during client calls. It was very much school related things in terms of soft skills, because this is literally teaching a bunch of like consultants and product managers from like 70 countries. Like there's a total of like 88 people in our cohort in here in this training academy, and we're all from different countries. So like literally at my table, there's a girl from Denmark, there's a guy from Mexico, there's a guy from Beijing, and then a guy from Singapore. So it's like we're all from different places, and that's amazing. But that means we're all being taught the same thing that some of us learn in college, some people never learn, some people have learned like who knows how many years ago. So I'm just really tired, which is why I'm not giving you an update every single day. You know, I'm sure that'll be really boring because I can't show you too much of the office anyway. But I hope you enjoyed a few clips I have shown you guys, because the academy is put in this office that is pretty nice. They made it look pretty because this is a learning hub. So it kind of reminds me of school a little bit, where you go from like class to class, but you have like one big room for everyone. And they have a lot of like meeting rooms that are like your breakout rooms for like team discussions or whatever. So for the most part, we've just been discussing a bunch of different skills we could be bringing up to clients and things like that, or like using it in terms of meetings and everything. But we do have like a presentation we've been working on, and it's due up on Thursday. But we had it since last week, but we just had very little time, in my opinion, to work on it, which I feel like is on purpose. Like it's only 15 minutes and we're in a group, so it's not expected you take forever on it. But they clearly have a way of doing it, which I don't, like, I'll be candid, I don't personally agree with it, just because of the way it's broken up. Feels very extended version of what you would already do if you did it in college. But that's how they're doing it, and that's how we're doing it, so it doesn't really matter what I think. But it's so far a good time, because I'm still able to talk to a lot of people I've met for the first time, and a lot of people I just will never see again because they don't live here. I don't live here either, I live in Chicago, but a lot of people don't live in this country, so it's like you might never see them. So first week, really good. Biggest downfall was that I did get a little sick, because it was just, people were sick. We were in the same room all day. It was, some people did not know how to go home when they were sick or go to the hotel, so they were just spreading it. I was really tired most of the time, so I'll come back from like
almost 10 hours of work, and I'll just be in my bed, just like laying there being like, just like dead, because I would be so exhausted. And it would just be because we just did so much stuff that I like extended my social battery, but also my mental capacity for work. And I'll just come back here and be like, ugh, terrible. But I will say one of the biggest updates, one of the biggest like rows to all these thorns is that the weather here has been spectacular. You haven't seen it yet, but my next vlog is gonna be a weekend of me being in San Francisco with a few of the cohorts I met today, or this entire time. And we were in California, we're in San Francisco because we're not there right now. And the weather was like immaculate. It was like in the 70s, but it felt like it was in the 60s, and it was great. It was perfect. Because I know Chicago has a heat wave right now. It's like 94, and I'm just like, I couldn't dare touch that. So yeah, so that's why I'm just saying like a little update. It's Monday. I leave on Friday. Some people leave on Thursday. Few people leave on Wednesday. It's like people are leaving soon, so that's why I'm getting like a mid-project week update, which is 2 weeks for me. I'm not sure when I'll give you another update, to be honest. I might give it to you like when I come back to Chicago, just because I feel like I've shown you everything. Like I might show you a few more of my day outfits. Like I've been showing you guys like every day my outfit. This shirt is so pretty though. I did get it from Macy's. So that might still continue. But also I don't think that'd be like a major update of anything I do other than me showing you what food I eat. And I will be trying In-N-Out. I do want to try it today because I still haven't tried it. I don't know what I've been doing. Anything but In-N-Out apparently. But I will go. It's like 30-minute walk for me. So I'm gonna walk instead of taking an Uber, because I'm like, the Uber is 6 minutes. Walking is 30. I'd rather walk. It's good weather. That is the plan. And I haven't read my book because I've been so tired coming back here. So I'm gonna try to read as much of it as I can because this month is almost over. Though I really doubt I'll bring it out. I'll make the video this month just because I have too much storage on my phone already, and just to export it will take way longer than it would for me to make the video and read the book and expect to do that during my work week. So I'm not gonna extend myself. That video will literally come out in July. Off rip, it's coming out in July. But that's a little update from me. I'll see you guys probably when I go to In-N-Out, and then the next few days of the outfit change. And then finally, when I'm back in Chicago, dying up the heat, and then telling you guys my update, because it will be 4th of July. So I will have a weekend break, obviously. So I'll see you guys later. Okay, I just came back from In-N-Out. Let me tell you, one, it was like in like the middle of nowhere. It wasn't in the middle of nowhere, but I just realized this place has a lot of highways, so it's like you don't want to walk around, and it's like barely any lights. But anyway, I went to In-N-Out, and can I just say, it was the most mid sandwich or burger I ever had in my life, and that's including food that I've made in terms of burgers. Like, it was so mid. I was like, what the heck am I eating this bland ass burger? And I got the double with regular fries and just a drink, right, whatever. And let me tell you, first I went on their website. You can't like order it, you can't like deliver it, you have to go in person. And I was just like, okay, whatever. And the website had like 4 items, including combos. And I was like, bruh, what do you mean I can only get a double cheeseburger or a hamburger, and then your choice of a shake or a drink and normal fries? I was like, damn, what kind of menu is this? It was like such a basic menu with no type of DLC package at all. I was like, okay, whatever. Basic. So I go there, cause I'm like, everyone says it's great. I've always heard it was great. I heard it was better than Shake Shack, and I was like, okay, well, I gotta figure out if it's better than Shake Shack. Cause I like Shake Shack. I tried it twice. It was okay. It wasn't the best. I don't remember, but I didn't go back again. So, but I go there, order a double with regular fries. I took away the salt because someone said that it was so salty they didn't like it. So I was like, okay, let me tell them to hold the salt. And it's got like a regular fountain drink. And I was like, okay, well, it was like $12, $11, whatever. It wasn't that expensive. It was actually pretty affordable. I was like, okay, cool. And then I ate the burger, and I was looking at it, I was like, looks a little bland. There's no sauce on it. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I eat it, and it's like bland. Like, maybe it definitely had cheese on it, and it definitely tasted like there was nothing on the cheese. Like maybe some salt, but that was it. And I'm like, you know what's kind of funny? I think I told him I wanted ketchup on my burger, and I'm pretty sure he gave me ketchup on my burger, but it was like so non-memorable that I was like, wow, this tastes like not homemade, but definitely like someone made this in their home for the general public. Even if you had like an allergy to like basic things, like not to like an ingredient, it was just so basic. You couldn't taste anything that made you realize, oh, this is better than McDonald's, for example. Like, McDonald's has some good burgers, right? I don't go there no more, but their food is great, even though it's like literally unhealthy, right? This place, I was like, yeah, no, the hype is a lie. And I think the hype is only like this because it's like not that many of them. So they're like hyped up by the public because they're here and not because they're good, because they're good. And California has their own, like, they have McDonald's here, they have like a Chipotle, a Taco Bell. So I don't know how In-N-Out is surviving, to be honest, because it's only in the West Coast and I think Texas. But it's not good. Like, I feel kind of bamboozled by people who said it was great. I'm like, this is such a basic ass burger. Like, there's nothing to taste. I was sitting there like, wow. And the fries are bland. Like, obviously they would be, because I took away the salt. And they're like not crinkled, they're just like cut fries. And I'm like, this looks so unappealing, so bland, so clean food without it being clean, because it's still a burger even if you have like real cheese and a real piece of lettuce. I don't know. But that was my experience. That's all I came to say. I haven't had In-N-Out in my life. I had a Whataburger a few years ago, and that's just a bigger version of a burger. Like, it's literally nothing different. It's just a bigger burger, but it was better than this. Like, what the heck? Like, why have a Whataburger if I'm starving than an In-N-Out? Because In-N-Out just seems like spending money to have a burger I probably could have made for less money and had it taste slightly better. I don't know, I won't make it that good, but yeah. Anyway, that's all I came here to say. See you tomorrow. Hey guys, I am back home. Let me just give you guys a recap because I feel like I did not tell you guys anything. First of all, it is officially the last day of me being in the hotel at St. Ramon. It is bittersweet, but let me give you a recap. Essentially, I don't know where I last left you guys. I think it was literally either Monday or it was like last weekend, but it is currently July 2nd. And it is, well, it's actually July 3rd because it's 12 a.m. But it's the last day of my work training and it's been a great time. So I thought, why not give you guys a recap of what I did the last 2 weeks, because literally that was the point of me making this vlog, but also because I'm just not gonna wait till I get back to Chicago because it'd be like a heat wave, so I don't want to talk. If I'm gonna be burning alive, I don't want to talk during a heat wave.
And while I'm talking, I'm just gonna pack the bathroom because I have all my like skincare stuff out, and I'd rather do it now than before I gotta literally be kicked out of the hotel in the morning. But essentially, I was sent here to San Ramon, California, because I got this new job. Obviously, it's a tech job, so I'm basically being a trusted advisor for ERP system that we're going to be implementing for a lot of our clients in big enterprise companies. Think of your Salesforce, Oracle, whatever. And the 2 weeks were meant to actually not train us, but teach us a lot of soft skills. So we were taught how to do presentation skills, how to persevere through adversity. It was like very much like tech conference conversations, but put in as a training. And then we had 2 weeks to work on a presentation, which realistically wasn't 2 weeks. It was like 2-3 days. But they gave it to us near the beginning of the week of last week. And then we presented it today with a group of either 4 or 5 that we had. And I think overall, there were some hiccups, 100%, because we were not only the first cohort to have our position, we were also the first training that came to San Ramon to have this like 2-week training. So there was like hiccups because we're the first one, so we figured out that there was a lot of things that are going to change for next year. But overall, it was really fun. I literally met so many people, and they're like from different countries. Like literally in my own group for a presentation, someone was from Denmark, Singapore, China, and Mexico. Like it was insane. It was great. I had a great time. And now we're all in like the same WhatsApp group. So nothing bad to say at all, just on that experience alone. Excuse me. Today I just went out with one of my friends I met here, who's from the Dallas office, and we just went to San Francisco, which is hilarious because we couldn't find the actual city. So the entire time we were just like walking around like, where is this city at? So it was a great time. But I think overall, I will miss coming here, not just because there's currently a heat wave in Chicago and California is like 56 degrees right now. Insane, I know. But also just because like we met so many amazing people that even though I feel like the instructors keep telling us we will be like long-term co-workers, I just feel like it'll be hard because if you're like in Greece, for example, you're not exactly buddying up with someone from like America on Teams, right? Unless you really want to. So it makes it very hard to just like keep in touch, especially when the training only lasts 2 weeks, but like you're not gonna see them again or ever interact with them in the same way unless you purposely meet up. So it's a bit hard for that to occur. But because it is Thursday, Friday I do have off because a lot of people are traveling tomorrow, me included. I leave around like 4-ish. So I actually have to wake up to like not just, I am packing right now. That's why I'm like cleaning my bathroom up a bit. You know, we'll use all this in the morning, so I'm not cleaning up that well. But I'm also trying to make sure that I check in. Though I probably will check in tomorrow just because I'm lazy. I don't care enough to check in now. But yeah, I didn't really get another, what's it called? I didn't get another gift card or gift souvenir. I only got the keychain. It was kind of hard to find some good stuff here, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it was because I couldn't find like the actual city without us having to take an Uber, which I'm not used to not walking. So not having taken an Uber, like having taken an Uber was like very annoying. It was fine, but it was just like, could have been finer with me just walking. But I had like me and my coworker, we walked for like 2 hours looking for the city, and we just went to Pier 39, so it was great. But I'm tired. I literally just came back. I'm wearing the same outfit that I'm wearing before. I swear I'm not naked. It's literally the same outfit. I had a sweater on because it got so cold near Pier 39 that it was just like, no, I need a sweater. But I'm going to go to Chicago tomorrow. You guys aren't going to see that because I literally will be like dying of a heat wave. But the next time you see me will probably be like later this week. I don't have anything planned. I just literally filmed a bunch of shit for the last 2 weeks and now I have to edit all of it. So you will see literally just these videos. So honestly, the next video you see from me will be from the next runaway show I have, which is on July 12th. So yeah, I have to practice, but I'll practice probably tomorrow and over the weekend or whatever, but it's next week for those of you who are keeping track of the dates now, because I know I'm posting this like July 5th or something, I don't know. But anyway, that's the last of it. This is me doing the closing. I'm not closing in Chicago, I'm closing in California because it's just better to do now. I'm going to chillax in bed and brush my teeth and then go to bed and wake up really early so that I can shower and get out of this hotel before 11 and then hang out with one of my friends, and then we go to the airport together, and then we leave because we don't have the same place of going home. And I'll meet you guys in the next video. Sorry this took so long, but between me having to go through training and coming home like past 7 p.m. Pacific and recording and homework that they made us do, I just wasn't gonna edit and post and do all the fun stuff that creators do when they're busy. So I thought, why not choose a struggle? And I chose work. So anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to like, share, subscribe, so at least you know when I actually do post on time, you will be there. But I'll see you guys next time. Take care, stay cold, and have a great summer. Bye.